Would have been preparing for this long throw in Halifax. That came to Sabara. And they've struggled to get that clear just for a moment, but then the flag does go up.
A bit alarming there for Halifax because MOORS' defence.
Already a club hero, isn't he? Jamie Cook, having scored the winner in last season's FA Trophy final. He's the furthest forward here as well. Good driving run there. Oluwabori it was with the shot. Stevens beaten to it by Summerfield. Oluwabori again, taken off him by Osborne. Maycock now for Solihull. Building down the right here with Sabara. Ben. Back it comes to James Clark. Osborne. Just a reminder that the winners of this tie will play Barnet at the Hive on Saturday. The semi-final between Bromley and Altrincham on Sunday. Shade, Sabara, Whitmore. Sabara, such a tricky little player. Gets his shot off! Wasn't too far away there. He's got such a low sense of gravity, hasn't he? He's difficult to get the ball off. Whitmore. Thompson-Summers won it back, and now it's with Cook. Great challenge to win it back by Osborne. Very well timed. He's hurt himself in making the challenge, though. Shade. Sabara. Newton. Shade. Campbell. Oh, good ball to Stevens. Pushed away by Johnson. And it came to Campbell. And it's deflected. And in. Solihull with the lead. Inside the first quarter of an hour here. Big goal. The first in the playoffs this season. Scored by Campbell. He's had a real impact here since he arrived in February, but that's the biggest goal he's scored yet for them.
Brilliant start for Solihull MOORS. Just noticed it a few times with Halifax, Adam, that they're very slow to react to second balls in a minute. When the ball goes into the box, they are really slow to react. And it's Stevens that gets that bit of space because Summerfield goes away from him. That creates a space there. It's a tame parry there from Sam Johnson in the goal, but he's still got a lot to do. Campbell, whether or not Johnson is blindsided by a lot of grey shirts in front of him, but you hit the target. I think it does take a small deflection on the way through. It's Jamie Stott, the player, that does get that minor of touches that takes it away and puts it into that corner, but thoroughly deserved lead from Solihull MOORS. Managed to do that.
I heard him say to Matt and the guys before the game that he wanted his side to be aggressive, not passive today. I think we are seeing that from them. Campbell looking to get to this again. Stevens is there. Good save by Johnson. Stevens again has put it wide. Great chance to make it two.
Should have been two. They're just everywhere at the moment, Halifax. It's a big save there from Sam Johnson. He had Sabara going in. I don't think he could have got out of the way with that one. But
so Osborne to take this throw in. Osborne. Over towards Shade, who's brought that down beautifully. Has Jack Evans in front of him. Really positive run and a second goal! What a start this is for Solihull MOORS. The dream start, really, in the playoffs. Campbell and Stevens were in there. It's a lovely ball in there. It's brilliant work from Shade. Stevens with the goal. But what must he be thinking? Halifax just haven't got going and find themselves 2-0 down.
Tyree Shades just goes from 3rd to 6th gear, just like that. Again, they're just not dealing with second balls on the edge of the box. They're not dealing with certain areas as well. Good press there on Cook. It's not a foul. I mean, this is just like a perfect 5-iron across. But look at this pace here as Shade just goes past so easily. And it's a really, really tidy finish. But it's, above all, Adam, it's just a really, really timely goal as well.
Stott. Golden with a chance to cross towards Cook. Didn't quite run for senior. Campbell, a lovely little turn away. And he's found Stevens here. Good first touch as well, and he's on his way. He's got Shade in the middle. Sabara's in there too. Stevens with the cross. Sabara with the header. And Campbell hit it. Oh, what an unfortunate moment for Golden. It's an own goal. It's a 3rd for Solihull. It's been a nightmare first half this for Halifax. Sheer delight though for Solihull. It's all going badly wrong for Chris Millington.
That's a terrible, terrible goal to concede. Just saw Campbell. You could see Stevens at the bottom of your screen. I don't think he sees him straight away. Has that quick look over his shoulder. It's a brilliant first touch there from him. And then all of a sudden, that can get himself up the field. Sabara then has the awareness to put it down to Campbell. He managed just to get his head over the ball. Takes one deflection, takes 2 deflections. And then just falls into the goal. It probably just really sums up Halifax in this first half. Second to everything. Poor goals to concede. And now they've got a huge mountain to climb now.
I don't think many people would have seen this sort of scoreline coming at them. Not against Halifax, who have been, for the most part, very good defensively this season. And you've got a feel for Summerfield will take the corner. Oh, it's a great delivery there, and they have got one back. In added time at the end of the first half. How they needed that. It's given them a lifeline. It's Evans who's got it. Lovely ball over, wasn't it? And a fantastic header. They reduced the deficit to 2.
Well, they needed that massively. Trying to cheer up the crowds. And they've defended so well, Solihull Moors, but Andy Wing will be fuming with the time and space that Evans has got. No one's near him. He's got a free header. And he had to control the header really well because he'd had a long time to think about that. Massive, massive goal.
Well, Halifax have given themselves such a big task here, but they're working hard, looking to fight back, and got that goal right at the end of the half through Jack Evans. It was Campbell who'd put Solihull a goal up, and then Stevens, Thompson, Summers. Senior with the chance to cross. Peels for handball. And they've got the decision here as well. Shade urged to run with it by Andy Wing. He's found Campbell. Maycock had made a run into the box. Sabara was already in there. Campbell with a nice turn. Osborne's brought that down really nicely. Thompson Summers won it back and then sees the decision go against him. And Halifax, just for a moment there, thought they were about to mount a real promising counter-attack. Really nice distance out. It's Osborne who takes it into the side netting. Some of the Solihull fans thought that was it. It was certainly close with just over an hour gone.
was really close. I said about him trying to trust the wall. I think it was
Summerfield. Harker. Hottie. Hottie decided to have a go! Stunning goal! I wonder, could it be on for Halifax? That is an unbelievable hit from Hottie.
Talk about timing of a goal. Goalkeeper's beaten. Just off his line there. Finally, they've had that shot towards goal, and it's crept in underneath the crossbar. We certainly know he's got this quality. We've seen it this season. They needed the next goal. They've got it. What a finish we got to the game now.
In off the underside of the bar as well. Stevens. Osborne. Whilst there have been plenty of things you could fault about this Halifax performance, Adam, certainly the desire, the work rate, efforts to try and get back into it, you couldn't. That's a great first touch by Ben, and turned behind for a corner. Wonderful first touch that was from Ben, the former Halifax player.
Yeah, great ball there. That's a horrible one as a fullback, because you think you're going to get there and you don't, and he's all of a sudden away. But I have to say, Adam Senior, brilliant defending there from when you're facing towards your own goal and the ball is fizzed in like that, you need a little.
Just over 10 minutes to go in the first of the playoff games of the season. Crossing was a good one, and they'll keep it going. Tucker's in there! Oh, so close to an equaliser. They censored opportunity here, another ball over. Harker couldn't get to that one. How close was that?
I thought it was in. Brilliant ball there from him to be put on a plate.
Rush to take the free kick here, Solihull, Osborne. Oh, Osborne's done really well. Looked around for support, there wasn't any, so went alone. And gets the goal that may well seal this for Solihull. Surely now they're heading to the semi-finals. A 2-goal cushion with just over 3 minutes to go.
He's been excellent this evening. When you look at your experienced players and you're looking at a bit of quality, Jamie Osborne has been that this evening. Talk about a timely goal, because you can just feel the relief in the stadium now that the game is probably going to be won. But I think when Halifax again just look at defending like this, it's just not been good enough, and again it's just another deflection that's taking it past Sam Johnson in the goal, but that is far too easy. Hits a target, takes a deflection on the way through. And I'm going to probably say that is game, set and match.
Now, he's been their best player, hasn't he? Osborne has led by example, the captain. And he gets a big goal at a vital time in this tie. Well, what a performance it's been from him tonight as well. Shade shown some real quality, hasn't it? And it's Boateng who'll replace him. And it's smiles all round now from a Solihull perspective.
I think he's been excellent this evening, Adam. I think he's shown quality, summed up by his goal, but his all-round game this evening has just been excellent. Those key moments, especially in that first half, really dominated that midfield so well. Looks like he's got the win up.
Well, no players created more goals for Solihull Moors this season than Osborne, 12 assists. And he's got a big goal tonight, a goal that sealed it really. Solihull head to the semi-finals. Andy Wingside got a bit of a scare, didn't they, having gone 3-0 up. And as I say, got that goal from Osborne, the player of the match, to make it 4-2. One game down, 2 to go. Barnet to come next at the high. For them, the dream remains very much alive. Halifax's journey ends here, but what a season they've had, how well they've done when you consider the difficulties that they faced, particularly in the second half of the season. They've done so well to get into the playoffs, but not to be for them, despite a valiant effort in the second half, Adam.
Yeah, I mean, the right side won in the end, but they did make it slightly harder for themselves. But you have to say the first half performance from them was exceptional. I thought Shade was excellent. There were good individual performances from them, but the first 35-40 minutes of this first half, Adam, they were excellent. That's what ended up winning them the game. They had to grind it out in the second half, but I think the momentum that his side has got going into this game really counted well. I think the start just blew away Halifax. They scored at the right times, and I think overall the final result is a fair reflection on the right team winning this evening.
Full time, Solihull 4, Halifax 2.
Thank you very much to the two Adams. So it will be Solihull who'll go from here to Barnet on Saturday tea time to take on Dean Brennan's side. Damage done for them and to Halifax in that first half an hour or so. Creditable stuff from the Shaman. Maybe half an inch. Rob Harker's header clips the underside of the bar and goes in. It's 3-3, and who knows? Who knows? Let's get onto the pitch and hear from man of the match, Jamie Osborne with Jeff.
Jamie, do you think the result's a fair reflection of the game?
Yeah, I think so. Obviously, we started the game really well. Obviously, got 2 or 3 goals ahead, so I think obviously it was about hanging in there, trying to keep the clean sheet and trying to be resolute as much as we could. And obviously, they got a couple of goals back, fair play to them. But I think, I think we deserved the win overall.
And how pleasing was it for you to get on the score sheet at the end there? Really took the sting out of the game. It was much needed, that goal. Came at a good time. Yeah,
I think so. Obviously, it's tough, obviously, when you're hanging on to one more goal lead. And I think, obviously, we got the goal in the end. And I think it calmed us down a little bit. But like I say, is just thankfully we got the result.
How much of a killer was conceding just before half-time? It would have really changed the complexion of their team talk.
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, it's always tough conceding just before you go in, especially when you got 2 or 3 goals ahead. But obviously, the lads dug in the end, and we've kind of done that all season. That's why we've been in the playoffs for, I think, 45 out of 46 games. So, yeah, fair play to everybody.
Going forward, you've got an embarrassment of attacking talent there. What's it like playing with these guys?
Yeah, it's excellent when they're on it. Now, look, obviously, the great lads, fair play to everyone involved in the football club to bring these players into us and helped us throughout the latter part of the season. And, yeah, obviously, on the break, we're frightening.
So Barnet next on Saturday. What do you think is going to be difficult about that game?
Again, we've drew on both games this season, so we know what they're about. They've been, I think, top 3 pretty much for most of the season. Obviously, they're a great side, and it's up to us now to go there. And I'm sure they'll be favoured, but it's up to us as underdogs to go and get a result.
You've been here in the playoffs with Solihull twice. You were the only player actually playing today that played in that defeat from Fylde. What do you need to do as a club to go one better this year?
I just think it's sticking together. I think it's obviously we're going in there with a bit of confidence now. We know on our day we can beat anybody. Over the last couple of years we've fell short, so hopefully this is our year.
Jamie, you are man of the match tonight, so congratulations for that and the win.
Thank you, thank you.
Well, 6 became 5 in a way that nobody wanted at the start of this playoff process. But as described, it is carnage once they get going on the pitch, and 5 have become 4 with an excellent 4-2 win for the home side here.